Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
When last I saw you, I was filming the latest episode of Some Dumb Watch. Now I'm filming the latest episode of Some Dumb Buys. I've got a grooming kitty right behind me. There's Some Dumb Kitty. Say hello, sugar. Say hi. Say hi to the audience. Nope. Okay. Anyway, I got 2 packages from Amazon this week. And let's see what is inside. We dig in, we pull it out. One brand new 4K Sans slipcover. Sad face. Blind Buy. I have this on Blu-ray as part of a multi-film package. And I decided I'd go ahead and upgrade this because these old classic films almost always look great. And this bad boy here is from me. Ooh, there's a date, 1959. This is the John Wayne classic that I've still not seen. Rio Bravo. Rio Blurry. Here we go. It's part of the Warner Brothers 100-year anniversary. It's been out for a little while. Apparently they must have done a very limited run on slipcovers. See, I had never really paid attention to this cover or anything about the film. I knew this was a John Wayne feature. Did not know it also stars Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson. I know nothing about what this movie is about. I've never read a synopsis on it, and that's often the way I prefer it. I think we're approaching a John Wayne marathon. Yes. You know what? I might even follow that up with a Clint Eastwood marathon. It might make for an interesting episode or 2 of Some Dumb Watch. A John Wayne week and a Clint Eastwood week. What say you? Next up, Blu-ray, no slipcover. Sometimes we gotta have a theme. And guess what? It's McClintock. Also never seen Blind Buy. I understand this is more of a comedic film. That's the only thing I know about it. Interestingly, with this particular purchase, when I decided I wanted to add this film to my library, I looked it up on Amazon. And I saw 2 releases. This one here, by Olive Films. Olive Films is not known for quality releases. I think I have 2 of their films on Blu-ray, which would be King Solomon's Mines and Alan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold. They don't look or sound particularly great. Olive Films is kind of like the Mill Creek level of distribution. On the flip side of that, I believe it was Warner Brothers that produced this film. There's an official Blu-ray release from them too. And depending on time, they both fluctuate in price fairly comparably to each other. Now, if you look this title up on Blu-ray.com and you compare the ratings for the review of both releases, this one, strangely enough, just edges out the official studio release by like half a star on the video quality, I believe it is. Might have been the audio quality, but I think it was video. And I find that very hard to believe, but it is what it is. So I opted to try this one out, and I'm actually kind of surprised given the popularity of McClintock that it has yet to see any kind of 4K upgrade release on it. I imagine it'll be announced tomorrow now that I've purchased and received it. Such is the way of life. The ironies of collecting, which you all are well versed in, I'm sure. Oh, that's weird. You know, when you handle so many Blu-rays and 4Ks, the second you get a DVD in your hand, the case just looks so awkward. It's hilarious. Blind Buy TV show. Something that I've been waiting for the price to drop because this is a season 2. I have yet to see season 1. I need to get around to that. It's kind of a cool slipcover, but enough suspense. This is The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. So season 2 of Daryl Dixon's spin-off series, which to me is, from what I understand, Daryl ends up in France in season 1. So how this plays out, I do not know. There's very little. There's no text other than a quote, a couple random lines. I wonder if there's on the there's all the details on the back there underneath the slipcover. That's an interesting approach. I kind of like that. Not always having the same, slipcover and insert. I think they should do that a little bit more often. Might be influential for us to pursue more slipcovers. Good artwork, though. I like this. I'm digging this one. This has got a really cool feel and texture to it. So, coming soon, possibly. I don't know if they're doing more seasons of this, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to do a little binge marathoning of the Daryl Dixon spin-off series. Next package. I feel a slipcover. Ooh, I see a slipcover. This is a release from last year I saw in the theater. This will complete a trilogy for me. This is, interesting. Glossy smooth. Not glossy smooth. Glossy smooth. Not glossy smooth. This is actually 4K. I'm not sure they put out a Blu-ray release on this one now that I think about it, which was unusual because I think the first 2 films in the franchise only got Blu-rays. So this kind of goes against my, hey, I'm not buying 4Ks anymore of new releases, but I don't think I had another option. Either way, I got a really good price on it if memory serves. So this is Maxine, obviously, sequel to X and Pearl, which, interestingly, I've never seen. I saw this one, got into some nice little argument with some moron online and Blu-ray.com about how I would be incapable of understanding Maxine without seeing Pearl and X prior to. And I got to share with him how stupid he was because I didn't have any problem following it at all. The story works very much well as a standalone. Blind Buy, Blu-ray, Vinegar Syndrome release. A movie I've obviously never seen. Purchased based on, I don't know if I'd quite call it a recommendation, but I listened to a very lengthy discussion on this film, and it was a compelling discussion. I don't know. We'll see. This is really not my cup of tea, but I'm curious nonetheless. This is from Christina Lindberg's thriller. A cruel picture, it says, which, yeah, I can understand. This gal goes through some hell, literally, figuratively, and takes some serious revenge. Christina Lindberg's absolutely gorgeous, that much I'm aware of, but as far as the movie goes, I'm not sure how I'm going to process that one. We'll see. Last of the Mohicans. 4K. Oh, nope, this is Blu-ray. Blind Buy. I got this basically to more or less complete this filmmaker's filmography. This movie is mostly praised, although not entirely. It seems to suffer some degree of controversy. I know nothing about what it's about. I know that it's in black and white. I know who it stars, and I almost wish I hadn't looked at the back of the cover now, because although I didn't read the synopsis, the imagery is suggestive. But it is Willem Dafoe and Robert Patterson's The Lighthouse by Robert Eggert. As I said, some people absolutely praise this film, and others, to a lesser extent, berate it. How am I going to feel about it? I do not know. Overall, I've actually enjoyed all of Robert Eggers' films for the most part. And I own The Witch, and I own Northman. I have Nosferatu on my watch list, waiting for a better price. I plan to purchase it. This gives me a nice little quadrilogy when it all comes to be, pending his next film, which I understand he's doing a werewolf film or something, maybe another Wolfman remake or something to that effect. Anyway, that's that. We got, 5 titles? 6 titles. Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, TV and movies. What have you picked up this week? Last week? Next week? What are you planning on buying? What do you think of what I bought? What do you think of my kitty? Anyway, Word Box. Use it, live it, make it feel good, give it a little massage, if you will. And I shall see you in my next video, whatever it shall be. I think I have another package coming. Or not. Maybe. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.